Alright, we're here for an out-of-box review. Bandai's new Star Destroyer model. Now, this is from the Mecha Collie collection, which means it's box scale. It is not any set specified scale. And you're about to see the one drawback of this model. Its size. It is not very big. So let me pull the camera back and give you some perspective. There's a hobby knife. About the same length as the box. She's not very big, okay? So let me open her up, and it came this way with this little plastic band around the box, okay? And show you what's inside. First thing you see is model base 1, okay? You see there's 5 sprue counting the base. There isn't going to be too much to this model. No decals, no stickers. We have a little insert in there. We have printing on the bottom of the box, and the directions are on the top of the box. So this won't take very long to talk through. Okay, as you can see by looking at the directions, we have paint guide and everything inside the box. The color guide's over on this side. All in Japanese. That's because, well, they're not selling these out of Japan anymore. Supposedly. You know, you can find them on Amazon. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps, including the base and putting it on the base. So there's really only 6 steps. Okay? And it doesn't look very big. I mean, it's really not very big at all. Let me open up the little plastic baggie so we can see exactly what we're getting. Okay? So if you're wondering why this thing isn't very expensive, you know why. It's tiny. Okay? Now there's rumors that they're making a much larger one. Bandai has a video up of their Star Wars kits. And you can see at the end a Star Destroyer there that's a lot larger than this. I'm hoping that they release it before Christmas. We don't know. Okay, now I'm going to bring the camera back in, so we can see this detail. And I'm bringing the camera in pretty tight so we can see the detail on this thing. And set that aside. In fact, I should change the color of my background map, shouldn't I? That would help some, wouldn't it? Should have done that at the beginning. Well, I'm not used to using white parts, so that's why. Most model parts aren't white these days. Well, there we go. This is the bottom of the ship. You can see the mounting point for the base. It's not very big. These are inches running across here, US inches. You know, the good old non-metric system, the imperial system. But anyhow, you can see it is fairly well detailed there. You can see it better on the camera than I can with my naked eyes. Okay? So it looks good. I'm pretty sure these are the little radar dishes, which you're going to be using piano wire if you want to put... Oh, and it looks like I got a defective one. Yeah, either that or that's flash. That's not flash. I got a defective one. That's nice. Well, it looks like I can also fix it by putting it on there and gluing it. First defective model I've ever owned from Bandai. I'm sure I can fix that. So that's not really an issue to me. Okay? Let's take a look at the next part. We'll look at the top of the model. There's the top. Again, it's not very big. Here's the neck leading up to the bridge. You know, I was hoping that neck would be hollow, but it should be hollow. We will find out. We'll look and find out. It'd be nice if that neck is hollow. Let me look at the directions and see. Oh no, that neck is not hollow. No, it has to be. Because that's a one-sided piece. Where's the other part of it? Oh, I found the other part. Okay. It is hollow. So if you wanted to light this, you could be the crazy person who lights this thing. It'll be fun. Let me tell you. Because it's so tiny. So tiny. Anyhow, this part is not defective. Only this one is defective. And yeah, a little tiny dab of model glue, and you'd never know that was that way. I'm gonna take care of that in a moment. Okay, well anyhow, there's a look at the bottom side. Now let's take a look at this, the sidewalls for the raised portion of the ship. So there's that. There's the engine bells. They look to be pretty good to me anyhow. And there's the sidewalls of the main ship. Lighting that will be a chore. Yeah, you would want a drill press on that, I would think. It's way too thin. Or I would just do it in resin. Recast those pieces in resin, which is what I would do. Recast these two in clear resin, and then just do some little paint chipping to make lights appear. Because I don't think you're going to be able to you're going to be able to drill through that without breaking it. It's way too thin. These engine bells are hollow at the back at least. They're not going to take much in the way of an LED. It's going to have to be a surface mount LED you fit inside there, even if you can. This thing is tiny. Keep that in mind. Very tiny. Okay? Let's take a look at the last sprue we haven't looked at yet. This one. This is the back of the engines, and you can see the other engine bells are molded in. Okay? Here's the raised tower for the bridge, and the rest of the bridge pieces are here. That's the shuttle bay, the landing bay where they capture. Wow, I'm off camera. Bad me. Some of you have complained that I do that too, and I just got to remember to look at the screen up here and not what I'm doing. Anyhow, here's the molded in engine bells, and you have the 3 spots there. And you can see that we have the landing bay where they captured the blockade runner. Okay, and the rest of this. It would be nice if they made a blockade runner. Really nice. Because the only one I've ever seen of that's resin. Well, anyhow, we have one sprue left, and that would be the base. Nothing spectacular here. You've got tide marks in the molding on the base. And it's kind of a small base. If I were to light this, it'd get replaced with a piece of wood and a brass tube, so I'd have some place to run wires. And again, you know, you're not gonna, if you're lighting this thing, you're gonna be doing a major challenge to light it, because getting the lights in the center of these engine bells is gonna be tough. I'd be tempted to use fiber optics. You're gonna have room for 3 LEDs at most inside this kit. And I would be very tempted just to run fiber optics through the engine bells, at the ends of the engine bells. And that's it, because, yeah, it's going to be too hard to do much of anything else by looking at it. And you're going to have to use some really fine fiber optics to do any lighting whatsoever on this kit. Some hair-thin stuff. Well, anyhow, there's a look at the Star Destroyer. This video shouldn't be long because there isn't much to it. I'm going to fix my broken part real quick. You can see when I put it back together, that's probably how it got past quality control. When it's sitting together like that, you can't see any issues with it. Okay? And the noise in the background is my little assistant today. So let me put the camera on shaky cam and we can talk to our assistant and see what she's up to. Mary? Mary? What are we up to? What are we doing? Huh? Huh? What are we doing? If we got magnets and we're trying to see them on Daddy's telescope and see if they work. Uh-uh. But you were playing with the lightsabers earlier. Uh-huh, you were. You gonna show us how they work? Nope. We're playing with the magnets. Okay. Well, anyhow, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the review. I will be back soon. The gun tank is moving along. I've been working on the arms and the road wheels, so it's moving along nicely. I've just got the arms put together, and then it just leaves paint. So he's getting near done. I'm doing a diorama with the gun tank, and this is going to be part of the background. Just a short update. Next out-of-box review should be, I'm trying to find it because I know it's here somewhere. Where to go? I'll find it in a little bit. It's the Colonial one from Battlestar Galactica. I have it, and it should be reviewed. I don't remember. I remember saying I'd make a review of it, and I haven't done it yet. I wasn't very happy with that kit. Anyhow, I'll find it. We'll get a review. It'll come up in the next week or two, simply because I'm a busy person. Small business, actually 2 or 3 small businesses running. So, yeah, the wife has one starting up. She's doing a summer camp for Spanish speakers, for people to learn Spanish, elementary age kids to learn Spanish. Anyhow, I will be back in a little while. Hope you guys enjoy watching a girl play with magnets next to a Roomba. Maybe I'd turn the Roomba on and let her ride the Roomba. What do you think, man? You want to show them what BB found? You put that one on there. Whoa, you can spin it. That's one of BB's fun things. Anyhow, fun with magnets. I'll be back later.